Mousesports over towards A, but the execution is coming in here on B.
Smoke has landed. Robs can't see a thing. Flashbang in his face, and he's going to be peering around the corner and seen at least 2 terrorists make that 3. I don't know how he survived for that long, but eventually he will fight the big one, as will Oscar to the hands of Keeve. A couple of kills did also go the way of Mousesports. We are tied up evenly at 3 apiece, and Chris J still has control over the kit. So this round still has a few more twists and turns in it just yet. God B, duel to the death is going to come out second best, and leaves Tabson, who's normally a monster with pistols, but it's just not going to happen for Big. And you'd expect to see maybe pistols or SMGs. So being in this kind of a spot, if he gets rushed down, could have cost him his life, but he's able to land the shot and back away. So isn't investing as much as the rest of his team for obvious reasons. Wants that up as soon as possible. Oscar with another one. And again, is able to get the pick and just retreat.
Yeah. Because he's so quick at like checking out these narrow angles, there's not really a whole lot of hope. Even if Big are actually positioned pretty decently, it's still really tough to get a return frag on him. That's a really big strength to have as an operator. Just being very elusive. Gob has picked up Stico though, so that does leave Oscar with 1 teammate less on the A-bomb site. They have rotated 1 man over.
Time is going to be an issue and a factor for Big now, though. They look to try and put as much utility down as possible, and Oscar's going to pick up a quick 4K. Looking for the ace that wasn't far off either. Switches to his sidearm, can't stop the bomb plant, which will be a disappointment for Mousesports.
Obviously a massive benefit for his team as well. Stico misses an opportunity to find Tabson, and he's going to get immediately punished. So that's 1 weapon in the way of Big. Tabson's going to hold on to that. Luckily, though, Oscar once again staying alive, not getting caught out, and Sunny's there to help him out as well.
Tabson will hold on to the M4 as well, even though there's other players with Kevlar. Just goes to show how much they prioritize him over everybody else. They know he is the start. They know he is the way forward. He's going to get picked out by Sunny, and Oscar again on the hunt for more kills. 2 this round is very low, and Godby could take him down. In fact, it's going to be Legia instead, and the second frag comes in. It's a 1-on-1 out of nowhere. Obviously, from our perspective, it's like, just stay there, Ops, but he has no idea where Godby is at this stage. He could easily be on B site, and there we go. The uncertainty is going to cost him dearly.
And a rotation has come into place for Mousesports. The 2 players in restrooms here going aggressive to try to figure out what's going on here. Gob and Next trying to sell the fake. Gob's going to get taken out, though. Oh, Chris. So quick onto Next there. Doesn't have time to respond at all. And that's also a pretty big giveaway as to what's about to happen. The 3 remaining players on Big side moving into the B bomb site. Should be able to get a bomb plant here with that wall of smokes down towards lower. So definitely a fighting chance for Mousesports.
That's why this double op setup is so deadly in Mousesports' hands. Chris J could play in many teams as their primary AWPer. And now Tabson and Keeve with the work cut out for them. And Chris J is going to pick up a 3rd.
Oh, he spots out Keeve jumping over as well.
He may get baited into this, though. There's 2 players coming up closer. He's going to miss that shot. It would have been a pretty sick flick if he landed it, but he's going to go back in for seconds. That Molotov buys him up enough time, buys his team up enough time as well to get into position and help the AWPer out. Additionally, it actually landed on the bomb, so it stopped the bomb from going down for a few more seconds. He's tapping up through the box. He's going to take down Tabson. Not fast enough to deny the bomb plant, but fast enough to put Mousesports into a 4-on-1 and make that.
Incredibly smart in his decision-making for a player with pretty much no experience prior to this Mousesports team. Just does very smart moves in awkward situations, and that was one of them. You know, trapped between smokes and Molotovs, managed to dive through and find 3 kills. And Oscar is just hitting nutty shots. And right there, finally gets answered by Keeve, but at this point, 3 men already down. Tabson has made his way all around onto the bomb site and is trying to wrap around Stico, but Keeve is there to snatch him away. So there is some hope here in this round.
I mean, 2-on-3 is, against Big, is one of the best chances they've actually had to get around so far. Which again just goes to show how incredibly well Mousesports have been playing. Sunny has been smoked off, but he's waiting for his 2 teammates to move into position, which is going to be from the lower part of Bank. Tabson, meanwhile, peering over with his AWP. Have smoke dropping towards the truck, lands the first opportunity he's given. We'll be looking for a second. Wasn't too far off on that either. And now you want to see the CTs push out together, but Tabson is on a tear. Robs will just take his head clean off his shoulders, though. Only a molly, not a smoke, and Keeve goes for the early peek.
still a bit of an uphill climb here.
Oh, this is such nice play from Chris J. He's going to completely ignore the fact that there must be a player in tunnel as he's hiding on the opposite side of the smoke, and Leggy has been spotted and will be taken down. So the kill does go his way, and now Connector's going to be aggressed on from next. He will get the kill cleanly.
Not going to connect with anything at all. Does flash out. Stico, though, that's just going to be an easy pickup for him. That's the Opera gone for Big. Capstan getting caught between two targets. Not able to connect with anything, and Stico re-aggresses once more, finds an easy pickup as Tabson was trying to retreat. That leaves Next and Gabi with a whole lot to do, and not too much time to do it with either.
No, it's one-dimensional. They're both coming through from the same side. Gabi does have some utility, but they don't have anything on Next. And Oscar is still alive at the back of the site. He's going to get taken down by Gabi, though. And he's trying to craft a masterpiece for the rest of his team. He's still just chilling in bank. As soon as he peeks, though, if he has both players looking his way, he should be a dead man, but he's not going to peek just yet. He's playing more passively. There's the first play. He's been doing this perfectly thus far. Gabi very likely is about to clutch this round out of nowhere once again, and it would be a second consecutive round, and there we have it. The headshot comes in. He's currently 1 and now 15. It's not been his finest hour.
Robson's able to trade out Tabson as well. Continuously spamming through that smoke at Monster. Just come through, still able to get out of dodge with the help of Stico to hold off Big. It seems like Big are committing onto this B-bomb site.
Oh, Rops wasn't far off from picking up both the kills, and they couldn't get any support. Got Beast by himself. You can see from Keith's perspective, he was choked by that Molotov, had to stay in the tunnels. So isolated both the players from one another. Keith's landed the first, not a second. There was a glimmer of hope, but Stico. So he's going to be currently on long. It's Keith that's seeing all the action. He's going to back away to the aforementioned Tabson, who's going to try and stand tall and help his teammate out. He's coming a bit late, but Keith actually doesn't need him. After all, 3 kills in quick succession, and Tabson on long will make sure that Oscar plays no further part. Rops maybe able to get the drop on Legia, who's looking to double his frags right now and won't be doing any of that. 1 and 16. Feels pretty bad, man.
Rough situation to be in. Not feeling of not being able to contribute to your team, especially when you're in a really rough spot. Rops just trying to do as much damage as possible. Finds Keith. Also spots out Gabi, tags him through the wall.
He's got enough time as well. If he can take down Gabi to his right-hand side on long, he could just make a run for the site, but therein lays the issue about being all alone. They're looking to capitalize, hoping that one of the players rotated off, and Rops is going to get the entry. Next, oh, he gets 2 while flashbangs. I think he hit Chris J in the head via Rops. It's all down to Sonny. His team just eradicated around him. Sonny has a bit of time to play with, but it's going to start to tick against him. He knows where one player is, but it's more about the other 2 that there's going to be a big question mark over his head, and Gabi shows himself. It could be the determining factor that gets Big across the finish line. They're going to be double peeking Stico, but that's going to cost them dearly. Chris J, it's almost like the second player was scared to shoot in case he got the team kill. Can really hurt you in times like that. Gabi's going to come through with the kill, but he's been knocked down to 46. He's far from healthy. We'll pick up a second frag, though. I think he may have seen the trajectory of the grenade. Fire over, Tabson round the back, and they're looking to salvage this now. Big look down and out. Rops and Sonny. Tabson and Keeve against you. 2 of the best big members to fire in an even trade. Keeve doesn't have a kit. If he's going to get the kill, it's going to be soon. If he's holding on to the bomb, he's going to land the frag, but there's not enough time. Even if he picks up the bomb, I don't think there is. It's going to be very close, though. But he knows it.
Oh.
You could see him there pensive, deep in thought, like, hold on a second, do I hurt? I definitely don't.
So they don't have that bank built up. Like it's going to go down to Chris J as the move in towards the B-bomb side happens in a flurry. And just like that, the entire defense of Big is gone. Just about the entire team. Only Keeve left. And he's on the opposite side of the map, looking for any sort of potential movement towards Playground, but that's not happening. And already, Rops is on the hunt.
Doesn't want to allow Keeve to keep his AWP, and he won't.
So anything is possible. And this game is still not over. Double ops coming out. Well, with a bit of a alternative way of firing and getting crisp shape. And results the same though, just get picked up by Oscar. Still man advantage in favor of Big though. Stico's tagged up heavily as well.
Good bait. Mousesports into a false sense of security. Now that Tabson's actually pushed past that Molotov. But Oscar still gets the entry onto him.
Different Santa heads this time around. Much better performance as well.
Good shot by Legia. Can alleviate some of the pressure, and now he looks to back away. And instantly, with that kill, Nex is rapidly rotating from A. Legia's gonna miss that second shot. It looked like he would have been landing that. In doing so, it could afford the bomb plant. And indeed it shall. Oh, Sticko's picked up another one. It's on God B. He has a great mind for the game. Very good at clutching. Try and fake. And goes for the frag and does land it. So now it's all down to Oscar. The way he's been playing, you expect him to land the flick, and he shall do just that. God B taken clean out of his boots. And Mousesports romped to a 16-9 victory.